Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo. So here's what I've got going on. I am in Galapagos Tortoise Breeding Pen 3. I've already gone through all of the breeding pens for the tortoise and moved all of the non-gold level genetics tortoise into the out-processing pen associated with their particular species. And it looks like we are finally getting... or we finally got a tortoise that has grown up, huh? Very strange that it's 22 years old and it's only year 18. That must have been one I brought in from another zoo. Because I did do that. So we will throw you on contraceptives. We don't want any more of these breeding. These are all our not genetically superior Galapagos tortoise, so we don't want them breeding anyway, because we don't want more tortoise than we already have. Anyway, now that these are all gold level genetic tortoise, and these are all the offspring that these two have given us. Now, a way I like to sort through them is I will move every single one of them. For instance, that's the last one I've got a set to move. Now, I've already done that with all the other tortoises. All the boys are going to be over here, all the girls are going to be over here. So let's hit play. They all jump over. And we hit pause there, just make another quick check, make sure there aren't any tortoises I'm missing. And then, also, we'll check this. 12 animals. They should all be in there. Go ahead and count, shall we? And pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. Can we select them? Yes, we can. Okay. So, let's check dear old dad here. He's going to have an 83, 50, and then both 100s. So, 83, 50, 100s. You've got good size, my man. You've got real good size. So you're a contender. You, Francisco, can go. And who's up next? Raphael. 83, 50. Yep, not quite. Not quite up to snuff there, Raphael. Get out of here. Head to out processing, where you're going to spend the next 15 plus years. You got some time left to do. This guy's not quite there. No. Sorry, Antonio. And Luis? Nope. Okay. Goodbye. Alrighty. So those guys are going to come get picked up, with the exception of, who was it? Was it this Raphael? It was this Raphael. 100, 83, 83, 66. I'm not liking that. Dad is so much better. I mean... doesn't have 100% size, which would have been nice. Longevity's only 50%, but let's face it, the longevity gene on these guys, they already live freaking forever, so that's not a big deal. Fertility, not a big deal. Like 50% fertility's great. These guys breed like crazy. Immunity, again, not a huge deal with these guys. Size is probably the biggest thing I go for with them, although it's also the hardest one to get, it seems. Yeah. Whereas this guy's got it. So, GTB 3. So you're going to be Raphael, GTB, Beta 3. So you're the runner-up to Dad. Your dad's favorite. Alright, let's check Mom. And we've got an 83, 66, 83, 66. So, Teresa, 83, 66. You are the same as Mom, so you're gonna stay in the contention for now. You're a little You got the same numbers, just in slightly different order there, Esmeralda. I think Esmeraldas would actually be more desirable because of that immunity over fertility. Again, fertility not a huge deal with these guys because they do breed so prolifically. Here we've got a size 100, longevity 50%. Pie Dad, huh? Okay, I like it, Pie Dad. Your longevity dropped. Oh, here's our current runner-up, Abril. She's got 100% immunity, 83 fertility, 66 longevity. And I think, who was it? Dolores, Pie Dad. Yeah. I think we're going to stick with Abril for the moment. So, Dolores. Yeah, as you can see there, Abril, she's already been given the designator to let me know that she's one I plan on keeping unless she is outdone by a younger sibling, which, as of right now, she hasn't been. So right now, we've got both a male and female, tortoise for breeding purposes for the next generation, at least from Pen 3. So how would I work the, how would I rotate my turtles to breed? Tortoises. How would I rotate them to breed? Say I've got a runner-up from each of the 3 pens now. Okay? So I would do, I would move them in one direction or the other. Males would go one way, females would go the other way. Or I could just move the males, which might be better in this case since I've only got 3 pens. Let's see. Let's say we just move the males, so a male goes here. So that would be then this grandchild. Yes, I think that's the way we want to do it. Females stay put, males rotate. In the past, I've had as many as 6 breeding pens set up for a single species, and with that many, it makes sense to rotate in both directions, especially if you don't plan on getting rid of your current breeding pair, which for tortoises really doesn't make sense because they live so long. Once you've got a new breeding pair from them, you might as well retire them. You don't have to release them, you don't have to sell them. You can just put them on contraceptives and throw them out here and let them live their happy days, which is what I tend to do with my breeders. I tend to hold on to them. Just because they've been with me for so long, you know, I just don't want to get rid of them. Anyway, have all these guys been, is this, I don't know, what do you call a pack of tortoises? Has this pack been thoroughly cleansed? Genetically cleansed? So terrible. But I am building a prison zoo, so it is what it is. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 males and 2 females, it would seem. Alright, so let's do the easy ones first. We'll do the females. That's not the female. That's the female. That's Mom. 83, 75, 83. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Elena and Conseja. You're crap. You've got good size, but it's not 100%, so it's not enough to outdo that. So, Conseja, head to out processing. You're getting out of here. You're going bye-bye. We got 2 Fernandos. That's going to be confusing as hell. Okay, they're different ages. So we got Fernando Jr. and Sr., I guess. Juan and 2 Juans. 2 Fernandos, 2 Juans. Okay. And how old was Conseja? So the last... Oh. We got a sneaky tortoise down here, Diego. So that's another male. Holy crap. Okay. All right, let's compare to Dad. 66, 41, and 100s. What was Mom at again? 83, 75, 83. Alright, so I think Elena is an improvement. We will call you GTB. This is 2. So, beta 2. And Diego, I know why you're trying to hide. It's because you just cannot measure up to dear old dad. Okay, what do we got following mom here? We got a Juan. Alright, let's check dad's stats again. 6641. Juan. Ooh. Ooh, Juan, you're a contender. Which Juan is this? This is the 4-year-old Juan. And this Juan... 83, 58, 166. I like the other Juan more. So sorry, Juan Senior. Head to out processing. Alright, we don't have any more Tortoise hiding in the grass, do we? It doesn't seem like it. Alright. Who's here? This is Conseya. Fernando. 91, 58, 66, 100. $91, 58, 66, 100. You're exactly the same, Fernando and Juan. The only difference is Fernando is thirsty, but he seems to be one of the smart tortoise. He's one that's able to go to the water to drink. Alright, Fernando Jr. Fernando Jr. Yep, you're garbage. Goodbye. I don't mean you're garbage. You're not garbage, Fernando. Alright, you're just not the right fit. Shall we say. Alright, so now the decision comes down to Fernando or let me select Fernando or Juan. They're exactly the same. Genetics the same. Age is the same. I don't know, Juan or Fernando. That's gonna be a tough one. I think Fernando's thirsty. He's getting a drink, so let's not queue him up to move. Let's go ahead and queue Juan up to move. So, sorry. You thought maybe you were the one, but you are not the one. Alright, Fernando, you are going to become known as Fernando GTB Beta 2. Don't mind my identifiers, that's just so I know, that's just for me to look at a glance and kind of tell who's who. Let's see. Paloma. Alright, what do we got here? Maria GTB 1. 91, 66, 166. Ooh, Paloma, you're much better than Mom. In my opinion, your fertility's lower, but you got it going on. Esmeralda. Esmeralda's a goner. Mercedes. 83, 75. Where were you? Mercedes? You're a goner. Head to out processing. And Piedad. Goodbye. Blanca. Goodbye. Lots of female Tortoise over here. Lots of Tortoise over here. Holy moly. Did they just pop out a bunch more? Letitia, what you got going? Goodbye. And another Blanca. Goodbye. Teresa, GTBB1. Good, good, good. We've got a female runner-up already. Arturo. That's a male. 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 Dolores. Goodbye. Antonio. Mercedes. Goodbye. And Guadalupe. Goodbye. I think that's it, right? We should be down to 2 female babies. Paloma. 91, 75, 83, 100. Okay, your fertility and immunity are reversed from Teresa's. So, Teresa, you're giving up the #1 slot. And you are going bye-bye. Say goodbye, Teresa. Hello, Paloma. Okay. Now, let's do the boys. Pedro, what you got for us? 66s and 100s. Alright, this will be easy to match. 66, 66. Alright, you don't have a single 100 there, Diego, so you're going bye-bye. Head to out processing. Guadalupe, we already did you. You're a girl. Mercedes. Dolores. Where'd all the boys go? They all escaped. They're like, oh no, he's come for us. Shoot, you've got decent skills there, Marco, but no. Not for us, I'm sorry. Better luck in the future. Antonio? No. Come on now. Has nobody got 100%? Letitia. Blanca. Arturo. What you got? You got nothing, Arturo. Your game is weak. Teresa, who are you sneaking in here? Letitia. Antonio. We got any more boys, or was that it? Jose. Come on, Jose. Very above average mediocre. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for another boy from them, I think. What do we got back here? Diego, he's going. Yeah. So, we are not done breeding the Galapagos tortoise. At least for the first generation. We must get a boy who is better than Dad. We can't find... What? How? There's room for 12 of you in here. Oh, keeper hut. Ah, no power. What happened? Get over here, mechanics. That one's good. This one's going to hell. Damn it. That's why. Both of them are down. Okay. I was thinking it was staff room there for a minute. Anyway, so that's the Galapagos tortoise all sorted. Now, I've got to do the Aldabras, sort of. Well, there's what, 5 in here? Let's see, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and pause since they're already... Oh, what's this? Another female. Oh, she's a silver. She didn't get, she dodged the, draft earlier. Get out of here. Head to out processing. You're going to Nam. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Afia, another... Alright, so no contenders at the moment. Let's check. Dear Mom, Sharifa. You're 75, 83, 183. Alright. So, no contenders from Aldabra Tortoise Breeding Pen 1. Let's go on to 2. Okay. Let's start with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's start with Dad. 6650, 166. Okay, Waleed, you are an improvement on Dad. One last Tortoise pen. Alright, nobody in the grass, right? Oh, and we've only got 2 babies in here. Are these already contenders? Hondo? We got 1 male contender. Zayed? Alright, let's check. Mom's only a bronze, so pretty much anything will defeat her. Dad is a gold, however. He's a 66, 83, 66, 83. Hondo, what you got, my man? 66. Yeah, you're a bit better than Dad, not by a lot. Zayed, what you got? You got crap, so yeah. Bye, Zayed. Welcome to the jungle. Alright, so we got a male contender. We are waiting for a female contender over here. She is expecting offspring in 2 months. She's 72 years old. It's kind of difficult to get a really good offspring out of this pair because Mom is just a bronze. She's just bronze genetic level. Dad is gold, and yet still neither one of them have a 100% genetic makeup. Mom's best. She's 2/3 across the board, with the exception of longevity being kind of low, which is fine. You know, this is the first generation of breeding in this zoo, so not bad at all, really. And we go through the tortoises, but we will get there. Anyways, so the tortoises are all sorted out. I just wanted to show that, and now that my staff will get onto that, the other preparation I have done is I have started a couple of marketing campaigns. That doesn't... Yikes. Yikes. We did not do good last year. Ouch. We got hit hard last year. I don't know why. Ongoing expenses. Something skyrocketed. Staff went up by $3,000. Marketing went up big time. And we haven't seen a return on that marketing investment yet. I believe we will, and it will be wonderful. Animal food went way up. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's because we just all of a sudden got like 100 tortoises in or something. I don't know. Keeping the breeding pens lower in population is definitely essential to that, and I kind of let that go, whereas before that I was doing pretty good about keeping only the breeding pair or a baby that was better than its parent in those breeding pens. So the feed cost for those breeding pens was really low, and it was really just the out-processing pens, as I call them, that had a high food consumption, which is probably why there's such a spike in animal feed. That's where all of our money went. Animal feed and staff wages mostly. Marketing, yeah, not a whole lot. It went, you know, we started doing that, looks like 2 years ago, the marketing. I don't think it was yeah, I guess it was 2 years ago, like halfway through, a year and a half ago, basically. So we spent $3,000 out of a total like $6,000 a year. So that doubled, but $6,000 is the running cost for the marketing, but that is going to drive in a lot more visitors over time, which we're already seeing quite a big spike. And I've got two marketing campaigns going, one for 5, one for 6, or one for 5, one for 1,000 each a year. Let's see, other expenses. What is this? Facility running costs actually dropped to $100. That's awesome. Scenery running costs are sitting at $700. That's for like the water feeder stuff and whatever. it's not that big of a deal. Staff went up by $3,000, bringing us to 12,000 a year. That's probably going to go up a little more as I'm training the new staff as well, training them up a little bit. So they're going to get quite expensive. This animal food is what was killing us last year. Let's go ahead and take a look at the staff. Take a look at the work zones. I've got the Aldarba Tortoise work zone. That's all set and good. Galapagos, that's set and good. Flamingos, nobody assigned there yet because I'm not planning to add in the flamingos. I added in another vet. Now the vet zone, it's got the essential buildings for the vets, you know, as well as the various staff rooms around where they'll be working. And I've also got this zone set to cover all of the current exhibits, meaning I'm going to have 2 vets to handle the 8 tortoise exhibits. They're exhibits, the habitats. The 8 tortoise pens, the 2 peafowl pens, and the flamingo pen. I'm probably going to have to add another vet, at least one more in once I add the flamingos. That way I can have one dedicated to each of the birds, so to speak. You know, because those birds, they love getting diseases. Tortoise, they're pretty resilient. Can do without a vet almost almost the whole time without them. You really don't need a vet dedicated just to the tortoise. But you do need to have one vet in the park, which is why I had one for all 8 tortoise pens. And that worked no problem. And then also caretakers. Caretakers can move the animals around, and they're a lot cheaper than vets, which is mostly what I need that vet capability for with the tortoise. So one vet and a couple of caretakers, and you're good to go on having 100 tortoise pens, basically. Now the birds, that's where the vet demand is going to go up, which is why I've already brought in another vet to cover those zones. So there's essentially right now 2 vets that are going to be able to cover those birds, because they're not, you know, they check on the tortoise like once every 6 months to a year and whatever. They're fine. Their big workload is going to come in with the birds. Mechanics, I don't have them assigned to any work zones. They're just doing whatever. Same with, I've only got 1 caretaker. Okay, might need another one. 1 security guard, probably going to need another one of those. As I saw, I'm getting some vandalism going. That's kind of a bummer. That sucks. I hate that. Really annoying, especially since there's no easy way to find stuff that needs replaced. But anyway, yeah, that's, yeah, tortoise, flamingos, vet, and the peafowl. That's just covering, you know, just like the tortoise exhibits and the flamingo exhibits. Those are covering the specific exhibits, as well as the keeper huts that are within a reasonable amount of range, and staff rooms. So now, with all the tortoise set out, I'm ready to start breeding peafowl, I think. And at that point, breeding management is going to become insane. So anyway, thank you for watching. As always, have a good one. And the next one, we should be breeding peafowl.